watched her move that day. Feline chimera, precise and sharp. Each gesture traced a story untold, something rare within her arc. A stillness speaking volumes wide, a presence carved between the lines, something deeper than first appears, drawing my attention near. I caught a glimpse of something rare, not fully seen, not laid bare, a quiet power held inside, revealing more than surface try. Feline chimera, a quiet flame, sweet and saucy, left unnamed. Each breath she held, each step precise, a quiet spark, her standing light. Feline chimera, a graceful might. Behind those moments others missed, a strength that whispers, not a fist. No loud proclamation, no grand display, just subtle power finding its way. Quiet passion brewing slow, beneath the surface calm and low. Confidence that doesn't scream, but quietly breaks through the seam. In the spaces where most retreat, where silence holds its own heartbeat, a complexity begins to rise, revealing layers neath disguise. Not fighting hard, just standing clear. A power gathering without a fear. I saw the lightness of her frame, the way she moved without a claim. No need to prove, no need to fight, just perfectly balanced, razor bright. A presence crafted sharp and true, defying every shallow view. I sense the power held inside, not bound by what was first defined. A quiet strength beyond her frame, revealing depth without a claim. Feline chimera, a quiet flame, sweet and saucy, left unnamed. Each breath she held, each step precise, a quiet spark, her standing light. Feline chimera, a graceful might. Chimera, a quiet flame, sweet and saucy, left unnamed. Each breath she held, each step precise, a quiet spark, her standing light. Feline chimera, a graceful might.
Here's the button. Hello everyone, how's everything going? Oh, hello Todd, hello Egg, hello Flame, and hello everyone in the background. Everyone as well is lurking in the background. Let me turn on everyone so that you can hear them. There we go. And then we Natalie here as well.
Hello.
Yes.
Switching.
Kind of spoiling what he was going to show off, but in a little bit. Yes, immediately boot. That's why I have it. But yeah, I just started and I already can't say it, so fun.
Yeah.
Permanently. No, because it's up in the background. Cuteness, please. Oh no. But
Oh, no.
yeah.
Oh, no.
I hate having to start
no,
on
no,
a
no,
serious
no,
note.
no.
Yeah, I hate having to start on serious notes, and I have like people right outside the door now, so of course.
You're fine.
Yes, let's say the entire plan and then have everyone know the plan. Behind the door know the plan. That's a good idea.
Cheer 100.
I'll be behind your
thank
door.
you. Well, I mean, that's a different door. I don't mind that door. Get him.
Have your stream up too.
Well, I can't imagine it. I can imagine it a lot. So let me skip the main part for a second and say other things. I love that command. And say other things while there's a bunch of talking going on behind the door. Aw,
Piece of candy.
thank you,
Cheer
sir.
100, cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1,
forgot that
cheer
that was a
1,
thing.
cheer 1, 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 cheer 1,
I will not cheer
cheer 1,
one.
cheer 1,
Wait,
cheer
it's not
1, cheer 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 1.
Once all the voices come stop behind
Cheer
the door, then I'll do the entire thing.
745.
But one thing you may have noticed, a couple on Nylet streams I would have different clothing on. That's me testing and messing around with an avatar that's not properly ready for streams.
Thank you.
Wow,
Hey,
how's it
everybody's
going?
freaking coming in
Yeah, I
there and
know.
subbing and bitten. Yeah.
I know, it's so good. I sunk in. I wow as well. Yeah, I will explain that. I did put up a command or bot command as well that kind of briefly explains it, but I'm going to explain the entire thing once I know that there's no more chatting outside of the door, like literally right next to the door. Because if I say it right out loud, right next to the door, I'm going to be chatted at about. Yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's the minor thing, is that, yes, I have my wardrobe going. I can't use it yet because I don't have it ready yet. And you've seen some glimpses of it, me messing around with it, but I can't do it on stream because if I do it on stream, I mean, I've kind of skirted the line with yours.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't, like, change out of it or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, actually, I can type it in. Ooh, a new mask. I can type it in. Oh, yeah, relocation. There we go. And that's a brief explanation. That's what's going on until I actually say it. Yeah, that's really what the plan is. So I'll explain more once all the chatting goes away from in front of the door. They're going to be there for like 30 minutes, which is very annoying. You know the AI is going to say trick a cat, right? He's going to say himself. But yeah, that's the brief of what's going on. It has gotten that bad. And the plan is by then, because again, there's still people sitting outside of the door. Yes, he is. Well, if Tangia would get its butt out of its mouth, that's the wrong phrase. But yeah,
Magic Narlo asked me, Tricky on the wall, who is the cutest of them all. Well, it seems like we've got a rhyme on our paws. In the land of mirrors and playful chirps, the cutest of them all is none other than Tricky Cat, of course. But let's not forget, cuteness is in the eye of the beholder. So there's room for all kinds of adorableness around here.
Why did it sound angry? That's weird. I've never had it sound angry before.
It sounded annoyed, right?
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yay asked me, hi, Tricky, hope you're doing well. Ow, I'm doing great. Just having a positively fun time in this whimsical world. How about you? Are you feeling as hyper and excited
I know,
as me?
everyone's so excited. Chicken's back on
to be
streaming.
back.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Woo! Woo!
So,
Yeah!
is there noise coming out from behind? I don't think there is. Although usually there's a lot more screeching. So, yeah, I like the AI. I did plan on like switching over to the other AI, but I have to pay money just to even try it, which is annoying. Well, it is Tangia, so it is possible to break it. So yeah, the plan basically, because what's going on is that I would have streamed yesterday, but I've been worried about doing anything around the narcissist as of late because of, well, basically, long story short, I was essentially punished for doing something, or for someone else doing something. Yeah. That makes no sense whatsoever. Like, that would be like Nyla decides to go up the stairs, and I would be punished for Nyla going up the stairs, even though it was his decision to begin with. That's essentially
Just drag me into the conversation. Me.
Well, you were the next to me as an example, so
I know.
mm-hmm. Oh, I did not. Yeah, that's pretty much the situation of what's going on. It's all the boingy. I did put away the yoga ball, but only because of the fact that I'm not going to be able to use the yoga ball in like a month. So, bling, bling, bling. But I've only done that for preemptively. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's just basically like someone else's decision now means that I'm supposed to be punished for it. And it's like, how does that even make sense? It doesn't make sense. And it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I don't want to be in this situation anymore. So what we originally planned was that we were going to do this like November-ish, you know. That was originally the plan. And then, well, all this shit happened over the weekend. And we're like, okay, that's it. And now it's going to be within a month. Yes. So I hate starting streams so serious, but it's like, this is a serious thing. So throughout this week, whenever I can stream, as much as I can stream, because I do have an oil change appointment and other car stuff in 2 days, literally 2 days. Thank you, blaming. In literally like 2 days, and that I'm not gonna be able to stream for most of that day. But anytime
new tires, oil change, yes.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and then boxes. I'll grab some boxes too. Yeah, and then basically anytime and every time that I can, all week, and that all week, as you can see with the little bit goal, that's extra funds. That is literally extra funds. If I go over what I need for extra funds, then that goes right back into the community. So like free subs, free anything else extra. Because obviously it's got to go back to them somehow. But for the most part, it's going to be for gas, for
Damn, pun. A little aggressive on the end there, didn't you?
Jeez. Yeah, very aggressive. But no, for fun, for gas, motel, any food in between. Yep, any food in between. Anything else?
Make
in
sure
between.
you pack some snacks too.
Yeah.
Make sure you pack some snacks.
Pack some snacks. I'm gonna I'll also do a I usually get a drink from the gas station, which is gonna be iced tea or something for half the trip at least. I usually get that to go for about 4 or 5 hours, and if it's the bigger ones, easily 8 to 9 hours. And I'll leave that. Real Stefan, welcome. Thank you for the read. Thank you. And maybe for those you don't know, I'm Tricky Cat or Tricky Tiger or a Tricky Cat, as you can kind of see. My stripe kind of shows up. I usually do a lot. Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. I usually do VRChat streams. Every so often I'll play some desktop streams. For this week, I'll probably do a lot more desktop streams to try and just do something. Just because the entire campaign for this week is literally just, I have a bunch of family drama, and it has gotten to the point where I don't feel safe anymore. At all. So, done, grabbing what I can, gone, essentially. So, but I don't know what the terror is. Also, did the shout out not go through? I thought it would have been gone through. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you, Stefan. I know everything is everything is quiet and everything, but yeah, it's just I don't feel safe right at the moment, so I'm just, anytime I stream, any funds that I can build up before the end of the month, good. And then after that, I'm shutting down Throne for the month. I'm shutting down, well, I can't really shut down bits and subs, but basically the main thing would be Thank you. Thank you, Flaming. It's weird that it went like backwards. Like it did the shout out and then you did the command for the shout out, which is very weird. New V10 engine use. I'm gonna see if it works. Well, hopefully it works. Yeah. But yeah, with all the drama and everything, it's like, yeah, I don't feel safe here. So, and then next month I'm gonna shut down Throne because I have to change all the address, all the stuff around it. But also 2, I don't want you guys to like do a gift in Throne, have it come here, and I'm no longer here. That would suck. Oh, I see. That's why I did it in a weird order. And you were playing VRChat too. Oh, I missed. That's why you did Terror Raid. You're doing Towers of Nowhere or Terrors of Nowhere. But yeah, because of that, the plan is just like within a month, no longer here. And I'll definitely say when I start packing up because obviously I got to pack up everything else, headset and everything included. Yeah, I figured that was the case. And everything's gonna be packed up, and that means, well, can't stream before I get packed up. And yeah, it used to be 1,000 horsepower. Like V10 used to be 1,000, or are you saying the engine before was 1,000? Trying to obscure. Still behind the door, but there's quiet. They chilled and did most few games. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've been bopping back and forth because if I say the plan out loud, it's going to be heard because they're behind the door. And if I say it while they're behind the door, yeah. Yeah, you could type it, but that's why I have it as a command. So that if you do the command, it kind of explains what's going on, what's the day, and where it goes. I'll explain them fully once I know 100% that there isn't a bunch of commotion behind the door. No, they can't see that though. Because when it comes to the stream cameras, we can't they don't show up on the chat boxes. Yeah. The chat boxes don't show up in the cameras. Oh, used to be a 1,000 horsepower. Okay. Yeah,
I want to see this in the MMD.
I know you do. I don't do MMDs because of the fact that I get copyright struck. The only way I'd be able to do that is if I turn the VOD music off, or the VOD background sound turned off. What?
Well, what I do is I just do it, and then I just unpublish the VOD once I'm done.
Yeah,
and then I download the VOD and I put it on YouTube or something.
Yeah, I don't download. I literally just pass it along.
No. Don't do that because then it's just gonna cut everything off. If you throw it on YouTube, everything's still.
I know. That's why I don't record. So. I mean, I would record. Or slamming. I would record. He was filled with spiders. Yeah. I think all the commotion is done behind the door. Yeah, I hate starting off streams as seriously. I like them being all happy boppy and everything, but it's like this is like a really serious situation. Where it's like, yeah, they're still behind the door. Of course, it's going to take like 1 hour to put a brat to bed. But yeah, in a serious situation, yeah. I'm not going to be as chipper. Which sucks.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that this is a thing now. On Twitch, you can actually pop out the video.
Oh, that's been a thing for a while. Yeah.
I didn't notice that until now.
Drink coffee.
Mini Starscream drinking coffee. Yeah, I knew of that. I've actually used it a few times since it's talking about storage. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is that it's like I'm going to have that on me the entire time. I'll do updates throughout the time that I am doing it. You know, like, okay, yep, I'm safe. I'm in this place. Yep, I'm safe. Or I'm doing this, doing the trip, this, and stuff like that. And then, yes. Then all the hugs will be not virtual.
Exactly. Wow.
I've been nervous about this the entire time, so like
Definitely
okay.
nervous.
Well, yeah. Yep, tracker went crazy again. For whatever reason, like Steam VR retracts my tracker perfectly, but VRChat just decides, no, I'm not going to work. Really weird. Anyway. Going into bull riding. Ooh, bull riding. That sounds interesting. Back yeah, that will. Yeah, that will be. Well, I'll be in a better mood after July, but like, yeah, when I'm there, it'll be immediate night and day. Like, and I do mean night and day. Like, you think it's like fine now? Like, no, imagine it where I started like before all the bullshit started, like 2 years ago, where it's like really high up there. That sort of thing. Yeah.
The only thing they'll have to put up with is I have to get up early in the morning for work.
Oh no. Oh no. I guess I just have to adjust my schedule to be 2 hours earlier than I do now. Oh no.
Well, I have to get up at 5 in the morning, which is normally 6 for you, where you're at now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to at least need one light on, that way I can get ready for work.
Yeah.
And then open up the door and go.
Yeah, they're kind of hoping it all goes good. Hello there, Pun.
It's a Pun.
Hi, Maxo. How's it going? I'm.
Hey, yeah, Pun.
Still behind the door.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yep.
Meow, meow, meow,
yep. Anyone can grab it. Immediately grabbed. But yeah, I know. I mean, obviously that stuff will happen. Well, I mean, not over. Yeah. I'm not as touchy feely. That's one thing. I'm not very touchy feely. I'm huggy, but not touchy feely.
Do you watch rodeos? Oh yeah, the rodeo's on its way here.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's going to take time before I get to new, because it's going to start off like shy, obviously, and then it's going to warm up, obviously.
Mine.
We're going to see these ray cats everywhere, just like the otters. Yep, they're still behind the door. How it takes 30 minutes to put a kid to bed when I know it only took me 5 minutes, I don't know. I don't know either. I actually never noticed that there was a puffy mode of this.
There is.
Yeah, I just never noticed. And also, I never noticed that because of the shape of this N,
see,
it looks like a 2.
And then I can make the hoodie shorter.
Oh man, Lean Frost. No, I do not. And yeah. I wouldn't give me a second. While they're messing around. I think I'll need up. Yep. I have to switch bins. There we go. But yeah. Don't mind my leg. It's my trackers being stupid because of the fact that there's too much interference going on. Yep, they're still behind the door. Again, how it takes 30 minutes to put a kid to bed, I don't know.
Wait.
It's always loud and
Oh
obnoxious.
wait, is this the pie? The pie? Is this the pan flag?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He specifically requested
Meow.
that it had the pan flag on it.
Okay.
Because I'm Pan.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, I know, Raina. It's also been a while since I last streamed because family issues. And
I'm going to
And
be
I'm
adding
waiting
more
for-
outfits to it, by the way.
like right now, there's screaming
I
in the
love
background.
owls.
I don't know
They're
if it's being picked up, but
adorable.
that's what's going on. And yeah, that's how I know. That's why I'm not like saying everything right away because, I'm not saying everything right away because of the fact that, like, if I do say everything right away, they're right behind the door. And the last thing I want to do is to reveal the secret of when I'm going to be. Because when they figure that out, then it's no longer a surprise. And it's no longer a big fuck you. That's the last thing I want. Is to lose the big fuck you. 99. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Be very careful with that. He was one of the best. Ah, okay. I don't know a lot about bull riding, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, be very careful about that stuff. And having that many friend requests out of nowhere, it's usually either a bot or someone just trying to spam you. Either way, it's not a good idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't respond to those. Just clear them all.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a clear all button on the top.
Again, I don't know if you hear the screaming in the background. Who's putting you to bed? I don't know. Should be himself at this point. If I had a bat, it would be me. No, I'm not that mean. I'm just, yeah.
There we go. Added it to favorites.
I know that's aggressive, but I'm just saying it's like boiling point behind. So it's like, yeah. 1989. Weird. Huh.
19,
Interesting.
In 1985. Ooh.
But
Yeah, don't be stuck in the past.
adorable.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for all the background noise to stop because once that stops, then I can be a lot louder and be a lot more explanative. Explanative? Explanative? Yeah.
No,
And also go over stuff like, oh yeah, we've been playing this, we've been doing that, and we were planning on doing this, and yeah. Actually, that is something I can say, and while I'm waiting for all the distraction in the background going on, is that Nyland and I have been playing Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, at first he started as a summoner. He's like, man, I really want to heal. I'm like, well, why don't we just try and get you to the Conjurer? I'm like, really? And it's like, yeah, it's all heals, but I mean, it's Conjurer. And then got him to do it a little bit, and he's like, yeah, and got him to do it a little bit, and he's like, wow, I should have started as Conjurer.
MMOs, I mostly just play healers in MMOs.
Yeah.
So
Old rodeo crew.
Why do you have scars?
either I'm a tank or a healer.
Yeah.
Why do you have scars in the Abbey? Your big
It's
patch.
an indication on how the avatar, on how the creature died.
Mm-hmm.
How it originally died.
So for that one, what do you think? What do you think it is?
Meow.
Hang on, 64. How's it going?
Mm-hmm.
I'll explain a little bit more. It's why the stream is titled that way and everything. When I am 100% certain that there's no more prying ears behind the door. It's the one downside. Of course, of all the days that they've been putting the brat to bed at 9, 10, 11, it happens to be 8 today.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I know. It's inconsistent. Ah, interesting. Yeah, it's so inconsistent. It's like, how do you, like, when I was a kid, it was like 9 o'clock bedtime. That's it. No exception. 9 o'clock bedtime. 9 o'clock bedtime. When I was dedicated 8 hours, it was 10 o'clock bedtime. No later. That's it. Like, now for this brat, it's like, it's been 8. It's been 9. It's been 11. It's been 10. It's like, they're not even like grade school age to have a schedule yet. You don't even have them in a fucking routine. This family name. Huh. I'm getting a haircut trim tomorrow. Ah. I won't be able to see it, but at least I won't have a... I gotta stand up. Because crouching is... Well, a little painful, but... Usually, last time I did, it's just like, yeah, I don't like this anymore. I don't like this cut. I mean, it looked fine, but it was like, I didn't want it, sort of thing. Let me guess. I don't know. Weird. Anyway, was that 5 minutes? It was 6 minutes. Good. Okay. Yeah, I hate needing to be serious about this stuff, so. But at least once I get over the serious stuff, then we can finally like do this the easy stuff.
Keep
Keep it on. Mullet. Ah, you're a mullet? Oh no, Nylet.
Oh,
Flaming. He wears a mullet.
Yeah, they say they're going to be doing that. Business in the front and party in the back.
I'd rather have this cut. At least it looks stylish.
Hey, don't stop it.
Hello.
Honestly, if I were to grow my hair out, I would put it in a ponytail. I like the look of it.
I mean, that's what he does, so.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah, it's simple.
Oh, really? I thought you had a man bun. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Oh my god, no. Nah, with my hair in a ponytail, I just pull it up. It goes to like down past my nipple.
Growl like an alligator. That sounds interesting.
Oh, okay. It's been a while since you've done a face reveal. I forget.
Yeah. Although I think he had his hair trimmed at that point because of the fact that he had a job interview at that time. No, it wasn't?
Mm-mm.
I thought it was trimmed at that point. Okay.
Nope. I was planning on it, but I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
If they're not going to accept me how I have my hair, then...
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. There is one thing that I did change on all of my avatars, but nobody's going to notice it. No one is going to see it and notice it. Not unless I really make it obvious. But at that point, it's already too late. There we are. Welcome back, chat, for those who were stuck with ads. Yeah, you can tell everything's all bleh. Why do you back up here? This is the fun line place. Sort of. You can tell I haven't, been cheery in a while. Some song is Viking. Yeah, I know. Normally I'm at the lower and higher pitch like this, but I'm so down that I'm down here. And it's just, Yep, they're still putting the brat to bed. It's been over 30 minutes. Which means I still have prying ears behind the door. Very annoying. But yeah, while I'm waiting for the fucking circus to leave town, we started Final Fantasy. We got up to the point where, we got past the point where they explained all the towns, and they were like, oh yeah, this town is this one is this one. We got to that point. We're at the level 25 quests where it starts slowing down, and it's like, ugh. Wait, do I have a...
Yeah, run here, talk to them. Run here, talk to them. Run here, talk to them. Oh, you can finally go kill these guys. Yep. Okay, now run here, talk to them. 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 Deliver this to this person. Like, oh my god. Yeah,
that's all it is. And I know we'll get out of the fetch quests. I think it's level 30 or 35. Level or 30 or 35, we'll get out of there. And then finally, we can start doing some actual quests again. I mean, we could always do a dungeon for leveling, which it's a daily thing that you can do. But it's still very annoying. It's like, okay, go run over here, run over there, run over here. And we're not even into the big part of the story yet where they finally reveal where this is all heading to. They're just doing like, okay, here are the Marauder, the Storm Guard, here are the the Adders, here are the Flame Atrodox, and it's like, can we just get past this, please? I mean, we will get past it. It's just, and in concert, gotten people to stop listening to me. Yeah, no, I'm not. If I were to do an air horn, you know how that would sound on stream? It would be incredibly loud and blow out your eardrums, and I don't want that to happen to you. I also don't have one, so I'm not doing that.
Why you squeeze me?
You mean like this?
No.
I could squeeze you another way, because I know you're.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
But
also I'm not. But also in 1 month, I'm not going to need to have a train horn to begin with.
All right.
Yep.
Like a lot of that stuff is going to be. I'm not going to need it. It's really weird how that interacts.
No.
War at its finest.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And it was.
it's going to.
It's just got so. I feel like putting a crafted ice, which is like a ball of ice.
I have no idea what you're saying.
You keep cutting out stuff.
Yep. We get one word in, and then the rest are cut out, and then another word, and so on and so forth. It's installing. Well, yeah.
Just hot.
Wasn't someone saying that was more unnecessary? I don't remember. But as soon as I have prying ears out of my doorway, then I'll know. But I'll know in I don't know, another 15 minutes if I'm still gonna have crying, screeching, and slamming. Why it takes over an hour to get a kid to bed, I don't know. Like I said, took me 5 minutes. Nope, still prying ears. Worse. And then I can say the entire thing of what's going on. To get a I don't know if you've seen it. Well, for those who haven't seen it, if you see the exclamation mark relocation, it will give a brief rundown of what's going on. Just a brief rundown. And then once I know the prying ears are gone, which I know they're not right now because I keep hearing things behind the door. Once that's gone, then I'll explain the entire thing. The entire plan from the end of this week to that date. And Diva, more like demon.
Okay, I just got a generic copy paste response from Konami, by the way.
Oh god. Let me guess. No, we can't do that.
If you want to change your email, please log into your my Konami account.
But you can't.
It's okay anyway. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, on the bright side, you don't need to change much.
Luckily not. I can that I'm fucking happy about. I thought I was not going to be able to access my account at all, but thanks to Steam's record to the cloud, I was able to actually access all my stuff. So yay.
Yep. No problems whatsoever.
Me.
Well, I know. I would have too.
No, I have some. I got something.
But
new
I
with
mean,
it
not that
added
worse,
to my
but yeah,
apps.
I would have too.
Oh?
Wait, let me turn around. It's on the belly.
Ooh.
Very interesting to look at. Well, one, I wouldn't be able to use it because of the fact that I would need to. I would need to gather up too much stuff, and 2, you would need to also pay for all the shipping of everything else, which would be another $2,000. It's not worth it. Oh, nice. I'm not saying it that way. I'm saying that it would take too much logistics. But also, I want to like make it a big fuck you too, not be obvious. Cause I also have to like drive. I also have to drive a car because I'm not leaving that here. Yeah, I have way too much stuff that I'm not leaving behind. So.
Unfortunately, you are going to need to leave some stuff behind, but
I know, but at least not the car and not
everything that matters.
Yeah. Yeah, we considered that.
The Mayu is here.
I'm also getting an echo from you, Snowy. Well, at least I did when you walked in. But yeah, that was the plan. But it's like there's no way I can. But yeah, that is pretty much the plan essentially. And that's why, like, once I get to that week of the week before of the 20th, it's all gonna be like, it's gonna be all ready to go. Yeah, that would solve quite a few troubles. But the problem is that again, minimum of $2,000.
It's gonna be over $2,000.
And also getting the tow hitch to it so that I don't leave that behind or anything else like that. I mean, that way I would have everything all packed up, like no qualms, no nothing. But then the problem becomes, where does it all go?
Yeah.
Where does it all go?
I'm planning on actually eventually getting a storage unit outside.
Aw.
Right outside, because
Yes.
my room's can only hold so much. I was just gonna get like a storage shed outside.
Yeah.
That'd be smart.
Yeah. Yep.
Hi, cat, kitty, cat.
Yeah, I know. But also, we're talking about
And I need some.
1,300 miles. So in every place that charges by the mile, and that's not counting gas either. Every place that does that is literally going, yeah, minimum of 2,000.
Wow. Wow, and I was trying to position myself. I love you. There we go. Love you, Bean. Love you, Bean. Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue right now. So, yeah. But no, I'm not exaggerating. I've looked everywhere. It's like, what about this one? 2,000. What about that one? 1,900 or about 2,000. What about this one? 1,900 or about 2,000. What about that one? 3,000. What about this one? 3,000. What about this one? Or what about this option? 1,600. But also you need to pay for the labor, which accounts to about 2,000. So it's like, jeez. Like, there's no options. If I did have the choice, though, it would be pack everything up 2 days ago or 2 days before, get everything ready to go, and then go on the day. Would it be half price lower? Kind of doubt it. And also, you'd have to have connections across the entire country, which also doubt it. Actually, I shouldn't say it that way. I shouldn't say it that way. I should say it more in the sense of, like, you're echoing. I shouldn't say it that way. I should say more in the sense of, like, you have to know a bunch of stuff before getting that far.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm still
Okay, that's
yours. I don't have enough duct tape. No, I get that. I'm not doubting you. I'm not doubting you. You literally just went through $1 million court case. So I'm literally not doubting you. I'm just saying more on the practical end of things. I also don't trust myself driving a giant ass fucking truck too with my car behind it.
Yeah, that sounds like a liability waiting to happen.
I know. Right now we have enough for. Right now we've saved up enough for the controller. We've saved up enough to replace the tires and the oil change.
Yep.
Well, no, I wouldn't, but only because of the fact that, well, one, it's like $6 for even a cheap brand, but two, I wouldn't be able to finish it before leaving, and that would mean that nobody else would eat it. I should check down in the freezer to see if bitchy asshole decided that to eat the chicken nuggets that they said that I wasn't allowed to eat.
Bruh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that happened the other week. Not
the nuggies.
Long story short, we bought some for the weeks. They mysteriously disappeared, even though I've literally never seen the bag move or opened or anything. And then I was told that they were my brother, or my brother said that they were his, even though if they were his, it would be in the back with him and not in the front. And they haven't been touched since.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, exactly. This tub. I have a better cream icing. Oh, jeez. New stuff backed up because I broke part of my. Ow. Yeah, that would be very painful. That is also something I'm doing. Yes, everything that can't go is being labeled and going. You do not touch this.
But will they listen?
If they don't,
apparently not.
If they don't, court. Because I've planned everything in advance.
Technically, yes, because by law, you have 30 days to actually claim your stuff from somebody else's property before they can legally do whatever the fuck they want with it, because it'd be considered theirs and abandoned by you.
Yeah, that's why the what's being left behind is going to have, you are not allowed to. I will do it when I can. Not on your own not on your terms. Yeah, that does depend on the state too. Yeah. Yeah. The major problem is that like everything that we looked at just doesn't add up for us. So it's like, okay, yeah. We also planned on this being again 3 months later, 4 months later, like literally further down, like for another few months. That is true.
Wait, you had to pull the trigger earlier.
Had to, yes. If I can be certain that there's no more prying ears, it's literally been 45 minutes since they've been putting a kid to bed, which shouldn't take that long. Yeah. The major problem is that it's like everything that we've looked at to be at this short notice is that it's like nobody wants it to be expensive, and also being cross country, it's also expensive.
Yep.
Which is like, oh, so much for those ideas. We would have saved up a lot more, and I still wouldn't be depressed as long. Yeah, that's the other thing. You know why I haven't streamed for a while? You don't see me pointing, but I'm pointing at the rest of the family. I'm going to wait until all the prying ears go away, because then when the prying ears go away, then I can go, all right, let's go over everything and why I haven't streamed in so long.
Otherwise, a huge shouting match will occur. You go like, oh, you said this about me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much, Cat. Pretty much. Unfortunately.
That's why I'm keeping it on the down low for most of the time.
You're doing it the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why it's like it's a date. I say nothing. It's a date. Gone. That's it. And there's no negotiation.
Yeah, as long as you keep your mouth shut about it, there's nothing your family can really do about it because you are an adult at the end of the day. It's your life. You can do whatever the hell you want, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Where is it? I have like everything of what they've done, like recorded down. So I was like, yeah, I can kind of keep a track on that. Yeah. So we're gonna start. Should we start with that one, or should I start with like something from 3 weeks ago? Let's see. Yeah, we'll go with that. I would. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it either. That's why that's why it's this one instead.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking at something, checking on something, making sure it's working right. What's up?
Oh, they were just, it's like I would offer one in California, and it's like, yeah, but that's why I chose this one.
Okay.
This to be the where it is, where we're going.
Pancake, you're cute.
I'm gonna start.
Yo.
Yeah, it's like, well, that can always backfire being all the heavy metal bands and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Do what? There's gonna be a lot of like yeeps and yeah. Although, like I said, I won't be touchy feely because I'm gonna start off shy, like as I always do. You forgot to turn off posing again.
Yeah. Well, now I can't hear. So.
You're not the one that doesn't need to hear. Well, them out there in behind the door. Now the question is, like, are they out the door or not? Because I heard a slam literally like 5 minutes ago. Or 4 minutes ago. Going to be 5 minutes ago. Because I don't want to be in serious mode. I want to get this like completely out and said. Because like, and explain everything that's going on. I hate having to wait because of the fact, oh, we're going to do this now. When other days it was 9. And other days it was 10. And other days it was 11. And one day it was 7 for some fucking reason. Like, it's never consistent. I had a consistent bedtime, and I didn't even need parents to put me to bed that often. Come on. Yeah. That's one thing I should have done. That's why I turned it off, but that's one thing I should have done. Only because, yeah, I can feel it. Come on. Yeah, I can feel the dryness.
Okay. I need to stand up.
Yeah, there we go. Much better. Yeah, when you have an AC going on 24/7 because it's 100 degrees out, it's not that fun. But, alright. So, if I don't have prying eyes, then I can probably go about everything. Or prying ears, I should say. I call that. So, is everyone that was here still here? Not going to run into ads or whatnot? Not anytime soon, are we? Maybe a little soon. Yeah, ads might go off in a little bit. So I'll wait a minute. Let the ads go through and then say it. Again, I don't like doing serious stuff. I like doing the happy, fun, chipper stuff. But, yeah.
Serious times call for serious measures.
Exactly. And yeah, that's why I don't want to do the serious stuff, but I have to do the serious stuff. And like I've been dragging it on for so long only because of the fact that them behind the door. That's the only reason. See, don't you just love it when your plans and ideas and schedules and everything all get pushed away because of others, like others that don't matter and like they don't care and they don't pay attention or anything else. It's just like yeah, your space. I don't care. Like you have to stop for me. And like no, enough. I knew the ads were gonna come in soon. That's why I was gonna wait a little bit. Bill or test skill.
Hey,
Falling
cat.
in reverse. Ice 9 kills.
Punny the cutie.
Oh, metal bands.
No, you're the cutie.
Yeah. I'll wait for the ads to finish. Hopefully, after literally an hour of putting a fucking brat to bed, the brat is finally in bed, and I can finally say everything I need to say. I'm not even kidding.
Unless he wakes up screaming and crying like the little brat that he is.
Oh no, he's just slamming the door constantly.
So
which
like
tells me
having like a typical like little kid bedtime tantrum.
oh no, this is every night.
Oh, I see.
Yes, every night, every afternoon, every morning, you name it, it's every single time.
Sounds like an ADHD thing.
No, it's worse. It's worse.
Oh, I can imagine. Good lord.
Mm-hmm. We'll wait for the ad to go through, and then I can say everything uninterrupted. I have seriously, basically whatever the heck I want. It's me.
Knock, knock.
No, I like
Knock.
He heard you.
Yeah, I heard him.
Bruh.
Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on.
And then I can finally say everything without needing to worry about it. Because then I'll know that there's no more prying ears. Because I don't get any privacy anymore, by the way.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yes, I don't have the camera facing that way, but if my throat is dry, it will turn that way. Oh, jeez. Goof. Come on,
no
Twitch.
genitalia is showing.
True. Go on, Twitch.
No genitalia is showing.
I know there
That's
isn't.
because she,
Wait, that's on my end.
she set up a new toggle system for it.
I know.
Oh, there
Okay,
we
I got
go.
something. Am I a trainer now?
I'm fully aware of that, Raz.
I gotta re-up that.
I didn't realize that you didn't follow until now.
I'm not even running
Either that or Twitch unfollowed you.
Using look only.
Mm.
Wiggle.
You're gonna have all the well, as much privacy
Change
as like
coloration of the sweats.
as dealing with this bean.
What about me? What did I do? What did I do this time?
No, it's just like when I'm no longer here, I'll have all the privacy I want. Well, as much privacy as I get around you.
Yeah, and I can finally walk around in my freaking panties again. And stream in my panties again.
I'm sure you're looking forward to that now.
Literally during my streams, and I didn't tell anybody this, but there's times where all I had was my panties and my socks on.
Yep.
You've told me that before now.
Mainly because socks is for my straps. I don't like these straps being barefoot.
Yep. Same.
It's very uncomfortable.
I mean, I've done it too. I've never said it, but I've done it too. I'm just zip, and that's all there is.
Especially when it's hot as shit outside.
Mm-hmm. Pin and lick them? I mean, I don't lick. I mean, I know cats lick, but I don't lick.
You know, all I see is cats like scream,
Mm-hmm.
their legs, and a butt.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
Butt crack just staring right back at me.
Yep. Put your mirrors off. Or on.
Okay, Nihilate. Okay, Nihilate. Oh my lord.
Come on, ad break. Go through. And then I can.
This
then I'll
is
be.
all I see right here. There we go.
You're acting like you're streaming, but I know you're not. He's got to reset up all of his stream stuff because. Really? Come on. There. He's got to set up all of his stream stuff again because it didn't. When he saved his profile, it didn't save his profile, which is annoying. But. VRChat Plus got loaded in.
Pictured by.
Oh.
Yes. Or no. I mean, to be fair, we're about the same size. So laying on stomachs is gonna feel really awkward. But yes, for the redeem, of course. Thank you for the redeem. Oh, geez, 100.
That's all I saw.
Yeah. Yeah, really bad heat wave in the Northeast.
Yeah. Come on, Twitch, do the ad so then I don't have to worry about the ad going through. I'm assuming that there's no more prying ears behind the door because I haven't heard anything in a while.
That's all I was seeing.
Yeah.
Always just some prying ears in a situation like that.
Oh, I see.
Exactly.
Got it.
Last thing I want is
communicate it over text.
Yeah, well, it's going to be very easy for me to communicate. But, yeah, there's the ads, which means I'll wait for them, and then I won't get interrupted by ads. I don't think I have prying ears, which is good. And, yeah, I can say everything.
That break ends in 1 minute, 2 seconds.
Yep.
I have no ad break on my end.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know what Twitch. Well, because I usually set my VRChat streams to sexual content as a just in case, especially since of the last thing I want is
you don't
Twitch.
get ad revenue.
Yeah, that's true. But especially since I have, where is it? Since I have my leather, I don't want them to go. Yeah, that's too sexy. No, you don't get. You're gonna get banned for that. Like, I don't want that.
Speaking of which, frickin' the new TOS of Blue Twitch, man,
I
that
know.
pissed me off, man.
Wait,
That's what I was just saying.
By the way.
Yeah, I saw it. I hear those go off. As I was just saying, the leather. I don't want Twitch to go, yeah, this is too sexy. We're not allowed to have that on the platform. You have to have sexual content tag turned on. And that's why I do that, just in case.
Who dropped the cassette tape?
Very
What do you think?
sorry.
I thought you were talking about Blue Sky, not that one.
Yeah,
I heard about that one.
Yep, just today. A bunch of people, a bunch of furries are mad at
Specifically
it.
targeting furries, saying furries are not allowed on that platform.
Yeah, it literally
Who's their
says
payment processor is a big thing.
more than likely.
But guess what? That's half their fucking users.
It is.
Exactly.
That's half their income. Bye-bye.
Yep, they're gonna implode after that. I mean, obviously, there's still gonna be like other like normal streamers, normal
They're
streamers.
gonna
but-
quickly go, whoa, hold on. Okay, your decision's dumb. We're not abiding by it. We're gonna undo the changes, and you can fuck off.
Well,
I get this
I
though.
want
Tricky had a good
PayPal.
idea though. Somebody's going to end up releasing one specifically for furries, and that's going to go big.
yep. Someone's gonna get sick and tired.
If I had an actual server rack, I'd totally host a website.
Yeah, someone's going to get sick and tired of them cutting out furries because it's like it's furry. It's literally obviously furry. Now, obviously, you don't want the illegal stuff, which I get.
Yeah.
But like, someone's going to be like, okay, we're sick and tired of the whole like, oh, it's a furry, therefore we're going to ban it because of other illegal things, which doesn't make sense. And they're going to make it. They're going to get rich. They're going to explode. And yeah. Fursly.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Fursly. Yeah.
That was kind of the idea I had for the name. Sexy leather. I mean, I wish I
Only
did too.
furs.
It'd be nice. Only furs.
Only
yeah.
furs. Yes. Yes.
I think that already exists. To be
That
fair.
I want. Yes.
To be fair, I think that already exists.
Nah,
All
only
right.
paws or only paws.
Yeah. All right. So I think that everything is silent on the other side. So I can finally say the entire thing of what's going on. So as of like over the weekend, I have had like usually it's like, okay, yeah, do chores, do all this, do all that, fine, whatever, But on Thursday, my mother decided they wanted to do the lawn. They didn't have to do the lawn. They were just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm doing the lawn. So they went and did the lawn. It was in between rainstorms. They didn't see the first rainstorm, and the second rainstorm came in, so, why would I consider that? So I'm getting questions here. It's like, why is your mother doing, or wait, I need the angry face for that. Why is your mother doing the lawn? Like, I don't know. Why is she doing the lawn? Why did she decide to do the lawn? So I'm not supposed to figure out why they did that. They just decided to do it, whatever. But like, I'm getting all these texts and calls and everything, and well, my phone decided to screw up again. Why it decided to screw up, I don't know. It tends to do that for whatever reason, just out of nowhere. Nope, not taking any calls, not taking any texts. I get nothing. So like 40 minutes later, it's like, you didn't respond to me. Therefore, you're going to be punished. You have to now pay me $100 a month. Like, what? Because you're ignoring me. It's like, so you're effectively punishing me for something that someone decided to do when, yeah, okay, sure, do chores, whatever. But like, again, someone decided to do it before I did it. Therefore, I should be punished? I wasn't going to do it because it was going to rain. I wasn't going to do it because it was going to rain, which makes sense. Why would you do it when it was going to rain? Yeah, well, I mean, it was in between rainstorms. It wasn't raining, but I'm just saying, it's like, I wasn't planning on doing it because I knew it was going to rain. And then, and then all that bullshit went up. So it's like, so because my mother decided to do so I was like, okay, yeah, no, I'm done. We're going to plan it. And then we started planning. Next day rolls around. I had a bad night's sleep. Now it knows I had a bad night's sleep. I was saying it later. And, it's like, okay, I can't stay up. I'm going to take a nap. When take a nap? No big deal, right? So I heard nothing from my phone. My phone was going off as it normally does, whatever, but I didn't hear it because I was out cold. I was really out cold. And then like an hour later, slamming and banging on the door. And I'm like, I'm getting up from my nap, obviously, because I was out cold from a nap. Like, what the heck is going on? And I just opened up the door. I was like, where were you? Why wouldn't you answer me? What's going on? I was like, I took a nap? No, you shouldn't be taking a nap. I was like, what do you mean I shouldn't be taking? You should have been. It's like, slow down. What's going on? Like, and then I explained, like, okay, I had a bad night's sleep. I didn't really get enough sleep, so I went to take a nap. And instead of the tone of like, oh, I'm sorry that I didn't realize that, I thought something bad, it's just like, the tone, not the words said. Mind you, not the words said. The tone of the conversation was, well, you should have been awake to do the lawn. And I was like, so all throughout that entire night, I was having alarm bells go off of like, leave now, leave now, leave now, leave now, leave now, leave now. And nothing's prepared. So, hey, Catman. I'm explaining what's going on. Why this is like an entire.
Catman's literally deaf.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have captions put on. I don't have captions put on. I don't know how to put captions on mine. Huh.
It's a process.
Yeah. Oh no. Not rude neighbors. Rude family. So that goes on. It's like the entire night I was going, I have to leave now. I have to leave now. I have to leave now. I have to leave. And it's like, we're not ready for it because that's the alarm bells in my head. No, you think it's funny. That's my alarm bells in my head going that. It's like, this is a dangerous situation. I can't be here anymore. So then it's like, just like, you still have to do it tomorrow. It's like, do the lawn tomorrow. Why can't you fucking do? Like, literally, it's been 2 days. Anyone else could have done this, but apparently I had to. So comes around for Saturday. It comes around for Saturday. Was it Saturday? Yeah, it's Saturday. Come around Saturday. The only little bit of lawn that I had to do was about. Got stuck in my hand. So you see the bottom corner here? all the way to the bottom corner of the mirror over here, and to the corner of that and back. So a square that size. It took me 5 minutes. No one else could have done it, but it took me 5 minutes. So they were complaining and forcing me to do a literal 25 square foot chunk to do that. Like all that for that. Like, really? Yeah, and this isn't where it starts. This is where the entire process begins. Where it's like, after Thursday was like, that's it. I don't want to sit around and have to deal with the narcissist who is constantly doing this. And like I said, I was punished for someone else. Deciding to do the lawn. A decision.
Yeah, that's really fucked up. Like,
and
yeah, you can't get punished as an adult.
That too. And that too is like, it is a retaliation for someone making a decision. That was like what I was saying earlier. Like, Nyla decides that he wants to go upstairs. And therefore I get punished because he decided he wanted to go upstairs. Like, that's ridiculous.
Exactly.
And that's why I put it in there. So that then, and that kind of behavior has been going on for the past 2 months. This is why I haven't streamed that often, because for the past 2 months, this is the kind of behavior I've been dealing with. The grandmother's in the hospital. You should do this for the narcissist. Not the grandmother, not the family, the narcissist.
And Poke, to answer your question, they live in a place where it snows. That can ruin the turf very easily.
And also, it's about, I want to say 2 acres of grass in total. Like, we're talking, like, that was the only patch that needed to be done. The rest of the grass is the size of this world. Front, back, all the carpet, everything. It's about the size of this world, the lawn patch that needs to be done. That's kind of an exaggeration. I can't really, like, say, oh yeah, it's exactly this size. But, like, the patch I had to do.
Passed out.
Yeah. Which is possible. The patch I had to do is like a fraction of what everything else I had to do. Oh, and I wasn't allowed to cut along one section. Out of every other time that I would cut it, I wasn't allowed to cut one section that's supposed to be cut. So now we're making other routes. Anyway, 10 billion miles. Oh man. So, it's like, this is the kind of behavior that's been going on for months, and it's been dragging me down and frustrating me and making me anxious and making me a thing. No motivation, nothing. It's like, why do I want to do a drawing when... I know.
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Okay. You're okay.
Yeah.
Calm down.
So, I would go into...
Everything is good.
I would go into situations where it would be like, I should draw something, but I really don't want to draw anything, because when I start drawing, 5 minutes later, I'm going to be told to do something. Not asked to do something, told to do something that exact minute. No waiting, no chance of my time, no asking of what my schedule is. No, nothing. Must be done on that time and that time only. So this is where the other things are going in. So how about I've had a whole bunch of these written down. So how about the time, let's see if I read it, over the weekend. So how about the time where it was like, hey, we're going to go for a camping trip for a little bit. When we get back, we'll move the cars around so that, like, you can, use your car more often. Cool, thanks. They get back, and then they box it back in again. It's like, well, I guess we can't now.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. It was like, well, I guess we can't now, so we boxed it in for you. I'm like, without even telling me about it. They're just like, no, we're boxing in, poop, poop, and then tell them. Like, you could have said something. It's like, hey, this came up. And
carpet from your feet.
Yeah. Oh, this came up. Yeah. No, this came up, or none of that. Just like, yeah, we moved it back because we couldn't anymore. Like, And then and then we have another situation. It's like I have a whole bunch of these. So then there's another situation of where's this one about? Really? That was the last one I did? I didn't think that was the last one. So, and this is a common occurrence. So normally I try to be polite and kind of wait for the family to, like, you know, say if they're going to make something for supper or something. Because you know what's rude? When someone plans an entire meal and you go and get your own food, you know, despite all that. I had a weird movement. Anyway. So, and this is a common occurrence because I, again, wait for them to make something just in case, because of the fact that it's like, I don't want to be rude about it and get something that's like, oh, we planned on making something. So I wait for them to say that they're going to make something. Cut to, I want to say that this was a while ago, but like cut to like maybe about 3 weeks ago, a month ago. It's been a while. So cut to about there. And literally no conversation, no communication whatsoever, you know, about no conversation whatsoever. So about 2-3 hours in, you know, it's about an hour behind before supper or anything. And it's like, man, it's been a really long time. Where the hell are they? And no contact, nothing. You know, do I make myself supper? Do I wait a half hour? What do I do? And then, where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. So about halfway in or whatever. So now they get home. Okay, here's some food. We got something at a 3-star hotel or 3-star restaurant. What? Yeah, we had supper already. So here's some money for a gas station, and we had a 3-star restaurant. Like, really? You could have just said, "Hey, yeah, sorry, we had supper. Here's some money. Go get yourself something." Fine, but they had to do the last little quip of, "We had something better." Like, really? You couldn't, like, that would be and I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in. It's like that'd be equivalent of like, Nyla made something for supper, and like I don't hear about it. And then he goes, "Oh yeah, I had a 5-star restaurant at Gordon Ramsay's place. Here's $10 for a gas station meal." Like, how frustrating would that be? I know you would never do that.
Oh no.
I know you would never do that. Hell, he said that as soon as I get there, the first thing we're doing is a nice restaurant.
Yeah. Oh, good lord.
All the little birds.
Yeah. Wow. We're going to a fucking Chinese buffet, man. That place is awesome. Really good stuff.
I mean, I've had my Chinese buffets. I've had Hoo Hut and stuff like that, but yeah, exactly. And yes, for the redeem, of course. Although it's a little scratching on the tone. A little dry.
I mean, there is another restaurant there, but I haven't had any. I don't know how good they are.
Yeah.
Chinese buffets in Wyoming are good, I guess.
From said and later. Yeah. But yeah, this is a common occurrence. I've also had it where it's like, oh, no one's home, whatever, you know, and then it's like, huh, I smell food. Why do I smell food? Huh. Oh, yeah, so you made food for everyone else, but you didn't make food for me. I know you made food for everyone else because I heard the plates, I heard the dishes, I heard all of everything else. I can smell it. I have that good of a sense. So you didn't say anything? You're just going to stay quiet about it? Make him be like, oh, yeah, you got their own food. I'm like, yeah, but you made a supper for literally 99% of everyone else in the house. Yeah, that is common. So, Crystal Cranus.
Oh, they're talking about Crystal Zazzle.
Zazzle, yeah. Zazzle. Let me get a drink, and then I will, or small drink, and then I'll go into the weekend stuff happen, and this is the plan. So, my throat's a bit dry because having to say all that.
You're fine.
And now I dropped the cap. Where'd they go? Where did that go? No, I'm being serious. Where did that
go? Yeah. I like how now it went all out with the pan stripes on his Mayu.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't retexture this. I didn't touch this at all.
Nope.
Right. Oh, okay, got it.
Cap go. I know I accidentally dropped it, but where'd it go?
I told him I really hate working on the Mayo when it comes to Sunsense Painter, so I asked him if he can retexture it.
Yeah.
I'll do the Unity stuff, but then he decided to do more. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of for you. He goes above and beyond.
Okay. Let's get.
Yep. Tricky's also very cuter than me, absolutely. Yeah.
But now it's cuter than me, though.
The biggest cutie. Quite literally. The biggest cutie.
Nah, it's cuter than me.
No, that's bullshit. You're cuter.
And I'm the biggest cutie. And I can prove it. Though if I do prove it, nobody would see anything.
Of course.
Either that or they will only see yellow. All right. So now now we're out of all the past stuff. Now we're into the present. So I wish I could have said this at 8, but again, prying ears at exactly 8 once I started, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly. All the opposite. So now we're into the present. This is the whole reason why I've okay, we got to do emergency stuff. That's why emergency funding, and then Annihilator bring it up and everything else like that. So when all this shit had gone down on, in the weekend, we went, all right, we need funding now. And that's why I have, so we got enough for the oil change and the car tires. And right now we're going to be saving up enough to be able to save up for, any hotels, any foods, any stops, all the gas. We're saving up all that. We do have some for gas. We don't know the exact amount. We kind of figured about $200. We're about there.
Mm-hmm.
I've pushed it back to mid-July, which is where the relocation date comes in. Let me just do the little... Hold on. Let me do the code again. The command again. There we go. So that's why that date is in there. If everything was all squared away, like right now, it would be right now. But now the whole plan is we're going to push it back as far as we can, which is going to be at that date. And for this week, I'm going to do any streams I can. All the funds will go towards the relocation. All of it. And any money that isn't done for relocations gets put back into the community. So we'll do some subs. We'll do, I can't do bits. So we'll do sub giveaways. I'll probably try a different TTS for a month, stuff like that. Little simple things, just to bring it back. We'll do drawing stream. Well, I'll be doing drawing streams, but basically anything that goes into the relocation that isn't used will go right back into the community, because it's no fair to oh yeah, I gave you $1,000. How much did that need? 300. So what are you going to do with the other 700? You said you needed 1,000. Yeah, I don't want those kind of situations to pop up.
Yeah.
Make sure to check rating. Yeah, we're going to go through all of that. The plan for this week is to get anything that we can through Twitch. So all the funding that goes through this week is going to go straight into the relocation. Everything. Any bits, any tips, any...
You also got to keep in mind that you're going to have to re-register that car over here.
Yes, that is... Yeah,
but luckily they don't do smog here.
Yeah, well, neither do I, but yeah, the car needs to be re-registered over there. That's going to be another point. The license will be fine, but it'll last a bit. I also have to do the bank, but that's all stuff that I'm not going to worry about just yet. But the plan for this week is do as much Twitch stream as I can. Everything that goes in today through to the end of the month, that any funds that come in from there get put in, and I get that before I leave, which all the funds from this month will go in. After that, Throne will be canceled because I have to change all the information. And also
I would just cancel that now.
I know. I'm going to. Well, I mean, I will and I won't. But if I don't know how long some of those transfers go. Anyway, Throne will be closed. I'll still do Twitch as much as I can, but most of the stuff, any tips after that will also go towards relocation. After that, Johnny Carson Homes. Oh, jeez. Man. And then, sorry, I'm trying to keep up with chat at the same time. And then after that, and all that will be shut down. Tips will still go towards relocation. And then on the last week, have I really been doing it for 30 minutes? Anyway, for the last week, I'll stream up to as far as I can. Actually, I probably wouldn't even stream that week, but stream up to as far as I can. Then I'm going to do the bank stuff. I'm going to do the police stuff. I'm going to do, and then after I get everything all packed, I will put an announcement or whatever I need to do is like, hey, I'm putting my computer away. I will not be able to talk to you for so-and-so time. I will let you know where I'm at, if I'm safe, and everything else from there. And then after that, get over there, get to the final destination.
Should have enough to get you a desk, by the way.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I can't take a desk with too big. Yeah, hi, lass.
I'm just going over. The only thing I can one of those flat desks, but it's you can actually adjust it.
Yeah. So, and then and then when I get to the final destination, I'll do another one.
A good standing desk, convertible.
Yeah, and then let everyone know, hey, I'm over here, I'm safe, and then I'll say, okay, there's computers of that and all that. So, and then once I get
safe
the computer
until they get handcuffed to my bed. Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'll be the only handcuffed. I'll appreciate it. I'm kidding. But yeah, and you did notice. I know you are. And you did notice that I said police as well. Yes. I'm going to notify them because the last thing I want is for them to go, hey, we got a missing persons report. And then I have the entire country looking for me because it's a missing persons report, even though I literally left on my own accord and,
Yeah, and then they do a cell phone tracking. They find my address. They kick open my door. They handcuff me and, and drag me away for kidnapping.
Yeah, and we don't want that. We don't want misconceptions.
Nope.
So, and then it's just like, hey, don't look for that. That was what Cotton said the other day. I was like, oh yeah, I should do that. So we're doing that. I go to the bank and I go, hey, I'm moving out. The car will be getting hits in these areas for gas and things for a little while. I'm going to cancel the credit card because obviously I'm not using it. But, and then after that, once I find a bank, I'll do all the information transferred over and everything else. And I have a note left over where it's like, you are protecting my stuff while I'm here and until I get time to move it, because obviously long distance, hard to move, and go from there.
So yeah, we could just send them the money to just ship that shit over here.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And yeah, he suggested shipping. It's like, I don't want them to get the address. I don't want them to.
Again, that's get a PO box.
I know. I know. But yeah,
avoid giving away the address at all costs.
I know. That's yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going to do. So yeah, that is the plan for the upcoming month. So this week we're going to try and that's why I have a huge bit goal up right now, and that bit goal is basically all that for the month. The funds go through Twitch. That's it. That's all it is. And then I take down the goal, obviously. But that's literally that's $500 essentially in bits. If I needed any more than that, I mean, I guess I would say, but I wouldn't assume I would need more than that. So it's like, that's just extra funds. Anything beyond that, extra funds. And then it gets put back. And then the weeks in July, other than planning how many boxes I need and everything else like that, once we're in July, I'm going to say his number for... Yeah, I know that. Once we're in July, I'm just going to do streams on the down low. Some desktop, some VR. I'm going to try and do them. It's really hard to do them when you feel like that you're going to be like interrupted at any second, or that you're going to have someone like bitch at you for saying what you're saying. even saying what I'm saying now, I feel like I'm gonna be bitched at in like the next morning or something. Yeah, that's the anxiety talking. That's the anxiety talking. Yeah. And it's gotten so bad that I've doubted him believing me. Like, that's how bad the anxiety has gotten. It's not good. Well, that I knew. And then, and then once it's on the last week of July, I do my final preparations. I do all that stuff, and I'm gone. I'll come back. I'll come back to streaming, obviously, but like, I'm gone from this place, and then no more toxicity, hopefully. Because something tells me that while the chapter may be closed, they're gonna try and hold on to it and bring it with me. Well, I knew that. Of course, we're cute. But yeah,
doubt
that.
I can see this happening.
But yeah, that's
your
the entire plan.
So go like, hey, do you got some money I can have? Somehow finds your number and he goes like, hey kid, do you have money I can use?
I also have I also have or plan on writing down in the note that if you cut off the phone plan while I'm doing the relocation, that I will mark it down as negligence and what was the terms I wrote down?
It wouldn't be negligence.
Intentional sabotage.
Yeah,
intentional sabotage. Because, like, yeah, I'm leaving, and then you cut it off so that I no longer have a map. But yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Need to get a burner phone.
I know. But it's going to be better to do my regular phone as long as I can. I'm also going to be taking my little notebook laptop. My phone is a S10 or a Galaxy 10. It's older.
S10 Plus, S10 Ultra.
I think it's just a
regular. They didn't have Ultra then. They had Plus, but they didn't have Ultra.
Yeah, mine's. I'm pretty sure it's a regular 10. Pretty bulky thing. But that is the plan. That's why the title down there says emergency I changed it from emergency relocation. It's like, I need to stream to relocate now. That's why it's titled that. The other titles are going to be like relocation streams, which is going to be like relocation. This is why I'm relocating. Any funds for this week go into the funds, and after that, it's going to be whatever I can.
And if anybody again would like to do a direct tip or a direct donation, you can send it to me through my PayPal or Cash App, and I'll be sending it to Tricky, which I have been doing. And again, thank you everybody that has put forth some funds towards this. Very much appreciated. You have no idea. I'll be sending it to them.
If you're comfortable with sending it through Dial-It. Otherwise, my tip jar is below the stream and the about page. That's another way of doing it. That goes through Stream Elements to do it that way. Like, yeah, if you're not comfortable,
take about 7 days to get.
Yeah, that's also true. No, it goes through Stream Elements. They take a cut and then it goes to PayPal.
Yeah, again, they get a cut and then PayPal gets a cut.
Yeah. Which, I understand that. But again, it's like, if you're okay with it, either way, it's like, any funds are appreciated. Like, I am very thankful for the funds that have come in. Oh my God, I'm so grateful. Like, you really have no idea. Where it's like, I thought there was going to be like, we need to push to the last minute. And the funds came, like the first funds came in, I'm like, oh my God, we can do this a lot sooner. We don't have to worry about it. So, yeah.
And then more. And then more.
And then more. And then more. And more. And it's like, oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are amazing. I love you all so much.
the other part that I haven't said yet is that on that weekend where I'm going to be disappearing, they're going to go on their camping trip. And on the last day of their camping trip, well, technically the night before, but the last day of their camping trip, everything's all fed up. The pets are fed. Everything's all put aside. I pack up. I'm gone. And by the time they get back, they'll have no idea.
Yeah, you'll be about halfway here.
Yeah, I'd say closer because I would say like maybe like 3 or 4 hours. Maybe halfway there. Yeah. So, yeah, and then
I sent you a TikTok for a game you should play.
Oh no!
Oh, not TikTok, a YouTube short.
I
sent it to Cat too.
Yeah. But yeah, that is the plan. We do that. They will never even know that I left. They'll probably think that I went to the city for a little bit, and we'll be back whenever. But then when I don't come back at night, they'll be questioning everything, and
oh my god,
see everything all at once. Did you send him a YouTube short on Kobold Care or something?
No.
I love that.
That comes in mind. I mean, I don't mind traveling. The problem is that the stuff that I need to take, obviously I need to grab the computer and headset because without that I can't do streams, obviously.
Yeah.
That's sent to you, Turkey.
I'm going to be taking my first suit because I'm not leaving behind a $5,000 costume for them to ruin, and also they wouldn't take care of it anyway. I am taking clothes, obviously.
Probably just pack it up and let it mold in the fucking storage somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not letting them touch that. So that's there. Clothes, obviously, and then the last needed thing.
You're back.
And the last needed thing is a lot of my a lot of my game consoles, because they aren't going to take care of them either. They're going to go, well, Tricky's not using the game consoles. We'll just let the brat play them. And then they get destroyed.
Ruins them.
Yep. And it's like, yeah, I don't trust that. Nope.
Nope.
I actually don't own any sexy outfits, to be fair.
I do.
I know you do. But yeah.
You were practically the same height. You could probably fit it too.
Maybe. It depends on body shape, too. I don't know if our body shapes are the same.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, true. But yeah, and those are the main 4 things. If I can stick in my chair, I can stick in my chair. If I can stick in, well, obviously I'm going to use some blankets.
I have a chair. You don't need to worry about a chair.
I'm saying if I can, I can. Yeah. Or what's another extra thing that I don't really need? Well, I'm obvious. Huh?
Your yoga ball?
No, that's not mine. Never was.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why
I'll have to order you one then.
Yeah, that's why I just have it disabled, because technically it's not mine. I was just using it because nobody else was using it. I'm just trying to think of something else extra that I don't really need, but would be nice and handy. But I can't really think of anything. It's really just like chair. That's
don't
big and
forget
bulky.
your toothbrush, your hairbrush, combs, deodorant.
I am doing all that. During the week, it's basically going to be like I'm going to collect all of the dirty clothes into my own hamper. I clean them the night before, and then I take them back out, and that's everything. I'm not leaving.
Smart.
Because the other thing when it comes to this is that it's like I've had multiple occasions where I would have my stuff washed, and it disappears.
Oh, that kind of reminds me. I need to go throw my stuff in the dryer. I'll be right back.
Good point. Yeah. I'll have to wait then because. But yeah, and then it's like stuff would disappear. I have my own washcloths, and they're my own washcloths because of the fact that I don't want anyone to use them, and I don't know what they were used for, and I don't want others to use them and them not knowing what I used them for. So it's like
you should support this one.
Yes.
You're such a BFP.
Big fucking pink. Nardo?
Big fucking pillow.
Nova.
Oh.
I'm a Nova, not a Nardo.
Remote's completely out of focus.
Yeah, I know. You were. I put my thing on to focus to make it look like a camera, so. Yeah. Then I could do all the dancing. I could do all the dancing again. I'll be so nice. Be able to do anything else, too. I won't have to be like, I have to be really quiet because I don't know if anyone's going to hear me and everything. I don't have to do that anymore. It's like, we'll technically have 8. We'll technically have 8 lighthouses by the end, because I'm not leaving that behind. I'm still trying to think of something else that I don't want to leave behind, but I don't really need.
How's the room setup gonna look like then?
Well, we're just gonna work.
Are
with
you
what we
now
got.
just gonna share a play space?
Yeah, that is part of the possibility. Yes.
I'll buy 2 of them off of you.
Well, no. While we wouldn't entirely need them, having them as backups is still a good thing.
That's why I want to buy 2, because then it'll fulfill my number.
Yeah, but then what happens if? Yeah, but then what happens if? And while I don't want to jinx it, and I don't really expect it happening, what if it were to? What would happen would be that, it doesn't work out. Again, I don't really expect it to not work out. I'm just saying, like, what if it doesn't work out?
There's always that chance that something comes up, something happens.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not good to think that way, but at the same time, it's one way to keep yourself figuring things out as you go.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to assume that everything's going to be all fine and nothing else is going to happen or anything like that.
How old are you again, Trekkie?
40.
Well, not that old, but
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're over 30s. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, instead of all the dreary stuff, let's actually do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know what we can do since we have quite a few.
Kitty.
But I don't know if everyone's going to like it. But that's okay. Not everyone has to play. We only really need like 2 or 3 players. Where is it?
Meow.
All right. So this is something that I found. Well, not that I found. It was at Virality, so we've all seen it. But also, like not everyone has to play it, and Nella kind of liked it. It was kind of neat. Neat.
Oh yeah, this.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the plan. Any and all support will be helpful. Please don't overwhelm me with all the help. I will be like, especially with puns. I was like on the floor, on the kneel, or on my knees, going like, "Oh my god!" All right, I'll just wait for them.
Probably just
how's it
watch
going?
y'all play.
Yeah. Again, not everyone has to play. Yeah, not everyone has to play. It's if you want to, you want to. If you don't, you don't.
No, this game.
I'm too zoned out for any kind of gaming shit right now.
Hey, Chucky. Would it be fine if I start up stream for myself?
Yeah, you're perfectly fine.
Right.
Make sure you hit the English language before we start, or you're gonna have a giant card in your way the entire time. Something I noticed when because everybody was saying, "Oh man, I couldn't."
You're just dragging your ass across the floor.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, I forgot to turn it off the sit. There we go.
But yeah, one thing that I noticed is like everyone was complaining about that card being in the way. I was like, I didn't have that problem, and the whole reason was because I had preemptively hit the button before I even came in over here. All right. So, long story short, in this game, you get a gun, you get cards to change the way that your gun works and how you run around and have HP and stuff. And the winner does not get a card, everyone else does, as like a, balancing factor. Welcome back. My throat is still so freaking dry. Then again, it's my room's been cooling for like 3 days straight. All right, so we're going to set the victory to 5 because it seems to be very balanced at that point. Card select time, we'll do 45. Neat. Hold on. Of course it is. Again. Wait, how am I gonna do this in the middle of a map? There we go. And someone's gonna be seeing that in real time. You goober. You're a super uber goober. I know you do. Right. So, reroll points should be fine. Alright. And then you can jump in and jump out whenever you want. It's just, if you jump in late, you're kind of at a little disadvantage. Oh, yes. So go ahead and select the card. There we go. Yeah, those switches only work with the Patreons. So I can't change any of these settings because I'm not a Patreon supporter. Through a lot of yeah, a lot of people seem to be doing that. I'm going through a lot right now.
So your guys' cards are over there.
Mm-hmm. Miss. Keep missing. Where is Steph in all this? There he is. There we go. You can climb. You can easily climb. Alright. And because I knocked you guys out, I had to wait for you guys to select cards because I don't get a card. What did you guys select? There's a shockwave, freeze, and shielded, and dash. Okay.
I almost felt like I was about to fall asleep. That's why I kind of didn't shoot.
Yeah. Don't forget your card. I do this. I play like a. Yeah, I get that. I used to be able to do, well, art, and then, well, and then, well, the anxiety and everything all spiked, and so I have never been in a mood to draw. All right. How did that miss? Wait, what happened? I'm actually confused as to how that... Absolutely! Dang. Both suck. Oh, no wonder why I one-shot you. I was like, man, how did I kill you so quickly? Because you took the glass cannon build. But yeah, it's absolutely. We got room for others. And I don't have enough power in the cards yet, so that it'll be really easy to take me down now. Absolutely. I know everyone missed me. I know everyone missed me. It's, mostly because of the family. I'm gonna try and link to where I was saying everything, but yes.
Here, who's a good?
I have to go out of serious mode because it was serious time. I hate this map. Aha! Yeah. That was close.
Okay, stream cannot hear chat.
That's not good. No wonder why. Yeah, the good thing about this game is that even when you go invisible, the hitbox stays there the entire time. Which is a good way to keep people from using the invisibility in order to break it.
Why is it
Love Yosh.
I assume it won't have to be VR. Although I will be very shy about it at first because, well...
Of course, I know.
Like I said, I'm not big touchy-feely, but it takes time to get more.
Sound like we're gonna fuck like the first night. What the
Oh
fuck?
my god, that's what scares me the most. Even though that's not the case. I don't see them. I hate this arena. Never find where anyone is in this arena. No, I can't. You gotta get out of the death zone! Goober. I will pretty much win if you guys don't kill me this time. Because I had victory set to 5 points, so...
Get a point to get over.
I know. You gotta kill me. It's easy to do. You guys have the abilities for it.
I've been trying to kill Kirsten, I'm not sure why, but that's
Hopefully we don't get the crowded one again. I hate it. There we go. Woo! Woohoo! Oh no. Woo. Yeah.
Yep, 7.5 hours on Wednesday, 7.5 hours on Friday.
Getting overwhelmed. Yeah.
Yeah, just doing all in 2 goes and getting it over with. Then after that, it's just like my hours are more spread out.
Now they finally killed me.
Yeah, they finally got you, huh?
I know.
Did I finally get a win?
Maybe?
Damn. I finally got a win.
Let's see.
So?
What we should have done for plurality, and
That'll work.
we probably opposed to it. It's like we should have like gathered a bunch of people from the bingo that were up for plurality for a karaoke night, because why the hell not?
But that's virality. We're already past that.
No, this is a random thought I had.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Lego?
Lego better be good.
Right.
Hear it. The only downside to these big maps. Wee.
I
Did I get you?
I wonder if they were using their actual thighs. That would make it even more funny.
Oh my god, if that would be the case, holy
Oh,
shit.
I did.
Really?
Good.
Nice.
Or
I know,
bad.
right?
I don't know.
So I get in. Joinable.
That should work.
Jackie,
I thought
Yeah.
last was gonna
you see what I
join.
sent you?
I did not yet.
Okay. You got it. It's hilarious.
One more round. One more round.
I can only imagine what it's going to be, especially when it comes from Snuffy.
Maybe.
Last playlist? Yeah, absolutely. Especially when we're doing gun game. Yeah.
I know that there's 3 that you're wanting it on.
I think it's the same one as the Miko. But the Alice right now, I don't think we're doing right now.
I know you had 3 avatars that you wanted.
Yeah, the Cellophane,
Miko, and the Alice.
The Miko, and it was the Alice?
I will not be able to pause, unfortunately.
You guys have a wonderful rest of the stream. Alright.
Would it be the same mage dress as the,
So yeah, the
Mayu?
Alice and Miko, both the same mage dress.
The one that you sent the Miko to for me to work on? Okay. I'm already got that going, so...
Okay, I was thinking the Alice and cover it.
I haven't done the Miko. I'm working on the Miko. I haven't done the Alice yet. I can sit. If Nyla wants to send you the FBX for them,
do that one.
Bait up or whatever, or you can work on it. Yeah, you can work on the Alice side. I'll do the Miko.
Yeah. I need to contribute something to this. Instead of just
I will not be able to pause, unfortunately. I was going to go with a super fast bullet route, but then I'm going to go the HP route. Hate this arena.
Back shots, huh?
Yes. Wait.
Is this from the creator of the TON or something?
I don't know.
The World League is Victory of Rounds by Mule. Because it's usually like TON stuff, worlds. Those world spots weekend are from TON.
Let's see. Author. Nope, this is the only thing they made. We are everyone in a shoot again. Yeah, I'm decent at it. And also welcome back, Todd. Yeah, we went out of the very serious stuff. So now we're just doing something to have some fun. If you did miss the serious stuff, long story short, I'm planning on relocating. It's going to be in the mid-month next month, and this week is going to be, we're going to try and get up as many funds as we can. That's why there's a high bit goal. We hit it, we have some extra funds, it's good. You can also hit it with tips and such like that. Throne is going to be shut down for the time being, because I'm not going to be able to be there, or I'm not going to be able to get anything from it. It's all going to go to the wrong location, and so on and so forth. Yeah, that's what's all going on. Should we raise the victory points up? No? Yes?
No, it's up to you.
What? Sorry, I was responding to a DM. What?
But it wasn't directed at you to begin with. Well, I asked if we needed more victory points. Do 7. Meh.
Hey, Glad. Hey, doing, Glad. What's up, Glad?
The military method use. Yeah, exactly. I'm not good at shooter games to begin with.
Your mic is so shit right now.
How do we even?
I'm not streaming. That's
even
this
what?
one right here. Where I'm just following
Get cards.
Yeah, just select the card. Point at it and select it. Not with a gun.
That's what I was kind of curious about.
Yeah.
Tricky.
Hello.
I will soon, but
I got caught up in a round of acting, so.
Here we go again. Oh, I don't like this spot. I'm not good at military shooters. Never was. I'm good at shooters like Quake. Now I want to add Ricochet to all of the bullets. There's everyone.
Fun.
Shit, good seeing you again.
I got the assault rifle. I thought it was a shotgun.
Pretty boy Moth in here every now and again, damn it.
I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can.
Okay. Also, if you need a custom Abby done, let
get
me
one.
know. There's some free ones I can work with for you.
Aw, you're a sweetheart.
And if you want something specific, I know there's some anime ones that have some customizability out there as well. So.
Sweet. I will hit you guys up. Sounds good.
Alright. Well, yeah,
exactly.
have a great night.
You two guys, take care. Bye bye. Bye bye.
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 Bye. Have a good night, Zazzle. You're targeting me too. Yeah, exactly. You basically like spray and pray, essentially. Like, you know, cover fire and everything. Kind of what I did. I got the assault rifle or the SMG, and I just spray and pray. I just gotta find any movement. Ooh, slow, no shield.
Oh, you don't. Oh.
There are
I just do spray. I have the spray and pray tactic. It's not that good. I'm gonna get overwhelmed eventually.
For like certain 3D stuff.
What you could do is you can actually make a good money doing 3D printing fur heads. Like,
yeah, that's basically more or less
did.
I was thinking of doing and stuff. It was more or less that. Because I know Kat wanted to check into how to make fursuits, and I have a little bit of experience of making fursuits.
a lot of sewing, a lot of technique.
A
lot of
I have made about 5 tails, and only sold 1 and gave away 2.
I mean, that's a start.
Yeah, I kept 1 to myself.
I got a quick question.
What?
Would there be?
Would there be a cutoff? Yes. Yeah, take this. Or else I'm not gonna see where I'm aiming. Oh. Alright, now I gotta find the other one. I don't know how I'm doing so well at this. I'm usually pretty bad at this. Aha. Uh-oh. I had 10 HP left and no regen.
Oh shit, FL.
You can jump all the way up. I need better bullets. Eh.
Found one of a red.
I needed it anyway.
Okay. To continue on this whole weird kind of wandering. Do you think it'd be possible to adjust the jaw and then have the rest be skin?
Make the jaw? What do you mean?
Like the for the wolf. Jaw.
Your mic's cutting in and out so badly.
Oh, the two mics. What do you want to show me? I don't have it on here. I have to figure out how to get it. Hold on.
Yeah, we'll do this first. Need more HP.
I'm gonna go pew pew.
Yes!
Okay, how's that?
Try to keep my ass awake.
You're at the right height, too.
Fine, just wait till after.
Alright. We'll wait till after then.
Needs to do other stuff.
I'm reloading.
Yep, need to reload.
I forgot last was here.
I'm only a level 1. Fuck you.
Yeah, so am I. Technically, I'm level 2 now, but yeah.
Cards, though.
I have 2. I have 2 cards.
Between other stuff, so Pinterest.
And I'll still have 2 cards.
Valentino.
Use
and
Steel
Husk.
Tails.
Right.
Yeah, don't steal tails at the cons.
I don't see.
Where'd you find out? Oh, chicken carve,
you
lines.
don't have the,
That's not good.
Finesse for that.
Alright, I'm down here.
That may be true,
Pilot.
but at least I could do the voice.
Install a camera because yeah, that is good.
I don't
That's
have no radio effect. But alright.
I seen that.
So
one.
now that my mic's better,
so cute. The downside to that?
or at least as good as it can be.
The downside to that?
That's adorable.
It only has like base set animations. You can't really full body it.
Is there any way that that we could print out the jaw to where I can move the jaw with my mouth and the rest of the suit be skin tight?
You were talking about a hinge jaw.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this one.
I can't stop moving.
Good. You shouldn't.
Like, my hand is off the joystick.
That would be very, very confusing.
Oh, because the fancy site no longer likes fully things on there.
Well, no, if they're gonna be banning anthropomorphic content here, then I might as well go and get some time in.
Died, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey,
well,
unfair. Something funny.
Like pansexual.
So it's like we're gonna ban all anthropomorphic content. Well, that's just stupid. That's half your user base.
For a good bit, I wasn't able to stop moving, and as soon as I got finished with the "I can't stop moving," it stopped, and I was just like, "No,
no, that's not a
stop moving."
Let me give you a hint.
But anyways,
Oh, he was cut in half.
yeah, so just a hinge
cut up.
design with the skin type being dressed.
Well, most of all the fursuit heads are made that way, where the bottom jaw is not attached. You have to attach it yourself. The chrome ones are the only ones that are a little different, but you still have to somehow attach the chrome to be able to move up and down.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a whole lot of suits and they have these big heads. I'm like, nah, man, I want it to be to scale.
Adorable.
Right now, like I said, if I did it, won't be a while. I gotta mess with stuff and figure things out.
Yeah. Which is fine. But once you do start doing that, go ahead, give me a price.
Alright. How well is this now? Okay. Still good, and I should have a lot of damage. Ooh, yeah, trail cameras are really good at that. Especially when your car's dash cam doesn't run 24/7. No, screw that. Ah. Alright, where'd he go? Learn to climb, did ya?
I stole your legs.
Finally, I figured out how to climb.
Yeah, it's not that hard. But then you gotta figure out how to do it.
Yeah, you just went up the wall. Keep that jump.
And an exhausted
Well,
day.
storage, but your
Install
situation
Windows,
does it.
get everything else.
Yeah, that too.
Mostly
I have
sped up.
steady shot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
YouTube videos don't work for me in the VRChat anymore.
You know.
you screwed over your damage by doing spray so early.
I get life.
Meow.
I've got life steal. I've got life.
see you.
Yes, yeah. I'm streaming as much as I can so that I can save up enough. I knew I was going to be teleported, but not that soon. Great. Whew, that was close. Ah, Cat Pig! Yeah. Cat Pig, thank you for the breathe. Thank you. Ratings for those of you who don't know, I'm Tricky Tiger or a Tricky Cat. For those of you who can't really see it right now. But I like to do for those of you who don't know, I like to do VRChat content. Every once in a while I'll do desktop content. I'm back into streaming to as much as I can so that as much as I can, I'm in the middle of a game. Streaming as much as I can in order to save up enough money because I need to relocate now. Sadly, badly, now relocate because yeah, this house, it's getting very hostile. So if that's the case, if everything's getting hostile, I need to get out of here, which is the whole plan. After the month, we're going to try and save up as much as we can at the end of the week. We're going to save up as much as we can throughout the rest of the month, and then gone. Alright, I heard in the middle of the game, but I don't know where anyone is, so. Well, there's one more. I gotta figure out where they are at.
Where are you at?
Right here.
Hey, let's
Close second.
It's time
It happened again. It happened again. It happened again.
Yeah. Long story short, I'm trying to save up enough.
So are you.
Pine is a cute.
I'm trying to save up enough in order to, you know, get enough money
It
to
happened
relocate.
again, guys.
And then this one gets
I can't
spanking.
stop
So
moving.
that you was sad and happy at the same time.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I
Sad
can't
and
stop
happy,
moving.
Posed ears.
Oh my god.
How was your stream, Cat Pig?
You're
How's
sad,
it going,
Pete.
by the way?
I can't stop moving. I'm stuck. Why am I stuck like this?
Remember when you said it's like, hey, wait, if you need help moving, yeah, we need help moving. Yeah, we're in that mode right now because we have to.
Oh,
Moving
Cat
all
Pig.
Triggy's
Cat
whole life,
Pig,
basically.
it's a catty cat.
I got one hit out of him. Woo! How are we not hitting? Uh-oh.
How'd I get it?
Yeah, I saw that.
That was close.
I saw that earlier. I was like, whoa.
I died and did again.
I see that.
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
you're like, yeah,
I
no,
don't
Sarah
know
Fox's
who
YouTube
killed
channel
me.
has over 2 million subs, so it has a really big outreach.
Hey, Cat Pig.
I died and did.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello. Yes.
Who's a good tricky kitty? I just came in to say goodnight to you.
Hey.
Oh, and apparently I have your volume on still.
Me.
Boop. There we go.
Yeah, apparently she had some like mental disorders. She was like
How much is left?
bipolar, and apparently-
We don't know. We're just saving up as much funds as we need. Yes.
I really hope the best for you, dear. I'm worried for you.
Lot are.
You be safe. You get to that red panda, and you snuggle the poots out of him.
Of course.
Them's the rules.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, we just kind of wish it wasn't so sudden, but yeah, circumstances made it required. If I have to put the camera in between. Oh, you learned how to climb. It's more interesting when they learn how to climb. Why did everyone choose spread? No. Where'd he go? There you go. That's okay. I needed it. Thanks for the game. Oh no.
That's great. That's great. I need that. Hold on.
Let me get this first.
Shape-shifting Oni who joins the madness and runs a bar at the same time.
Yep,
Still working on my
exactly.
lore and stuff, so
Hey,
that takes a moment.
Here. Here you go.
But once I get more stuff down, then things will
Along
open
with my
better.
dick pic, here's my sex tape.
I knew that one.
Why you say lies like this?
Hey, Natalie, I'm sure you've seen this one before, but.
But you're on a door.
Where'd it go?
I prefer like
Where to put it, dude? No.
Y'all the amazing ones. That's why I came to say hi before I logged off.
Okay. No, you don't.
Well, you have a great rest of your night then, okay?
and now I'm gonna be dragged around again. All right. I don't have to be accurate anymore. I don't have to be accurate anymore.
Oh my lord.
Send it to the
Hey,
heavens.
Hey, now. Yes. Yes.
The game is really hard to keep track of. Someplace. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of
Eventually we'll be able to do Final Fantasy. Yeah, the day that Nightly was going to do Final Fantasy World of Warcraft, it was going to be Final Fantasy, but then it went nah, fuck you, for just a little bit, for just long enough.
you know what
Now
I
we get
just
to
thought about? If they're streaming and you ain't rather at your house, you could just be like, here you go.
Yeah, he knows.
Oh no, I'll be walking past them just IRL, just
And then check the last one.
That's gonna be one of my goals right there. Next thing you know, they're just standing there talking. All of a sudden they go.
Obviously, it's not gonna do it that hard.
Yeah. By the way,
I was so close.
My girlfriend's has given me permission to be your pet if you want me to.
11%. 11 health. That's all I was at.
And shielded, charged away.
Okay. I still have back.
That's fair.
Mm.
Have you seen the Scuba yet?
Yes.
Yes, they got partnered about a week ago.
I need something better. Ooh.
Better. Wait, did you get that from here originally, or was that from
I think so, yeah.
Alright, we gotta wait for ads, but unfortunately, I cannot pause during these ads.
Oh, daggum. That is small.
Yeah, look at the small.
I have seen that goober. They're a lovely goober.
I've seen that goober 100 times.
Yeah. Oh, no. Damn. I need health.
Mad that VR.
Of course. Oh yeah, because Matt was hovering around here pretty much all.
All the time.
Did I have the chronobo ahead? Hard to tell.
So, what's next?
No, I'm not even kidding.
Well,
Matt was
I'm dying, so I gotta wait for the round to end.
Look at a plurality.
Madeline will probably be one of my camera operators for the club here soon.
That's something he's pretty good at.
Oh,
So-
jeez.
Ass in the face. I mean, I ain't complaining.
Yeah. You're not complaining, so.
I've seen this goober. He's just a goober.
Womp, womp, womp.
Literally.
Dead.
And then welcome back to chat for those who are stuck with ads. Yes, I died already in the middle of the ads. There will be times where I won't be able to pause during ads.
I'm saving this one. I like hugs.
I am a hugger.
Beans! I'll do my best on beans. Considering... There. Do my best on beans. Beans!
Alright. Well,
Are they still
I'm gonna
going?
get off because I got work tomorrow.
Alrighty.
I'm saving this.
Yeah.
Hey, Tricky.
Yes.
Pigs.
I mean, that will be what happens. Or what happens.
No,
Okay, babe. Yeah, have a good night. You take care of yourself.
you too.
Bye, Clyde.
I will. It gets hot down here. You know.
Oh, yeah. It was hot yesterday. 93 degrees, the humidity making it 100 degrees.
That was
AC
walking out in that heat.
Here is like 90.
Or do you mean boobs?
Hottest I've ever been.
I was walking in that heat.
Yep.
Because the shop doesn't have the shop does not have AC.
Ugh.
We got fans and that's it.
In the beans. But yeah, can't wait for. Can't wait to get my wardrobe finished. I mean, that's just more
Hugs
gonna
before I
take
go?
time, and I'm not rushing it.
God, how long are they fighting?
I don't know.
Cutie.
There they go.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
I will see you all later.
All right, what do we got? We need something different. That's good. I need something better.
More damage and my bullets there go upwards, so I just have to do aim lower. Aim for the feet. That or they'll aim forward because I have gravity it going down and now going up.
Ooh. You know what? Doing it. It's not the best idea. I needed, Hi, Bob. How's it going? Oh, please tell me it's the enclosed one. This is gonna be chaos. Nope. Ow! A whole bunch at once. Everything's laggy! No! Yeah. I needed help.
Let's see if I can just rotate it towards you.
That's good. Well, I mean, I'm doing better, but I had to force myself to stream because of the fact, and I was going to do it yesterday, but I didn't want to like do all the stuff while the narcissists around, because the narcissists will ruin everything.
Look at what happened.
But mostly it's like I needed to do this for today because I need to start saving up funds, because what we're going to do is that we're going to save up enough funds. I'm going to relocate, which is why all my streams from now on are going to have relocation notices and everything, and yeah.
Oh jeez.
Because like we're doing this for relocation. Any funds going towards relocation.
I'm not kidding. Once you're ready, you just go full ADHD mode and like
this
start shit like that happens.
Anymore.
Really
I'm
fun.
sick of the anxiety. I'm sick of the. It's like infantilism. I'm sick and tired of it. That is exactly what it's called, infantilism, and that's what I've been dealing with. And it's very sickening. All right, what can we do? I need it. Yes. This.
That's an interesting idea.
There's actually a trading card world that you can do that in.
Yeah. It's probably updated by now.
Sword. That sounds.
I have one too, but I can't share it right now.
And no, they don't allow NSFW ones on there. We tried.
Yep. We were wondering why it wasn't working. I'm like, what the fuck? And then it's like, yeah, that's because, yeah.
I touched the butt.
Yeah, that how would that did one of potato streams? How would that one?
I mean, so.
I was gonna say, we're still going. Okay, got it. I'll know when I hit. I love that it can be infinite. The only downside is that if I miss everything, I miss everything. Oh. Okay, you need to go first. Eh. Ah.
Look! Oh no! I was like, look at that snoot, and now I see the stain. Like, what the hell?
Well, you should have seen Love's. He jumped the first time when he turned around to see it.
Technically, if you look this way and put it there, then it would make sense in front of the snoot.
Oh, jeez.
If you're not paying attention.
There, I installed a mirror. I installed a mirror in the world.
Where?
Glass.
Oh, there's the mirror.
Oh, it doesn't show up. Why does it not show up?
Oh, you fucking bitch!
I don't see it. That's really weird. I know what you did, but I don't see it. Yeah, the gym outfit. You want the comfy gym? Or do you want the hoodie gym?
I thought it was a mirror.
My usual comfy outfit.
So what's next?
Yeah.
Well, we still gotta finish the game up because, yeah. Because we're still.
Damn, how many rounds is it?
Well, we're until 7, and they keep killing me before anyone. So I still have to. I have to win. There we go.
Jeez.
And the worst part is that it's not doing in the enclosed one, which makes it really easy to really. Okay, explosions hurt me. And I don't know why I chose explosions if I'm gonna die to them.
I'm absolutely dead. He's knifing me to death.
Yeah.
Hi.
That's not pretty well running. I mean, that is fair.
I kind of do want to test this in MMD before I go to bed.
Well, of course.
Hi.
We'll finish up this round. I'll send everyone elsewhere for a little bit, and then we'll have some fun with stuff.
Okay,
how's
the
that sound?
sun thing is fun.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try and do some more tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alright, what do we got? Let's see. Bullet hits.
Oh my god, hold on, I wonder. I wonder. Hold on. Oh my god, I can. No way. Hold still, look. Hold still.
What?
Hold still.
Someone plays with your ponytail.
It doesn't stay.
Oh. Are you trying to do a sticker on me?
Yeah, because it gives the option to, but it doesn't stay.
Oh. Ah, yes. Oh, this is where I'm gonna win. Hopefully.
Holy shit!
Oh, you're holding your tail. That's cute.
You win? He has sword laugh.
Yep.
What? My swords are fun.
I died in 2 seconds. I didn't even see you.
You guys had some pretty overpowered builds at the end of that.
I had swords.
I don't.
Holy
I'm still just more or less using one gun.
We always use
Bullet,
one
more or
gun.
less.
Yeah. Sometimes you
one
get
bullet.
yeah. Sometimes you get lucky and other times you don't. All right. Well, as much as I usually go for a lot longer, because we're gonna do a couple of things. Did I get? Oh yeah, I did.
I have three.
But tomorrow I'm gonna do a little bit more.
I have three.
They go to
3 purple cards.
What did I have? I had 2 of them.
Let him talk to his chat.
Yes.
Let him talk to his chat. Come on now.
I didn't have any purple cards. I basically just went for the ones that sounded like fun builds. So I had like 4 blue cards and the rest were all white. Anyway. So
Damage cutter. Damage cutter helped me a lot.
So anyway, normally I would say go for a little bit longer, but like especially an hour. But considering the fact that I'm gonna have to keep everything on the down low, and I'm also gonna he's got to go to work in a little bit. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do some MMDs with them. Now I'm usually not one to do MMDs on stream because I would have to mute everything, you wouldn't hear anything, and the VODs would be all screwed up. So I'm going to.
The collider.
Behind cat.
So I'm gonna mute everyone for a second here.
Hold on.
I need the sound button. Here we go. We're gonna mute everyone for a second. So no matter what, I can't hear them. That's fine. I mean, they might need something to say, but that's fine. I know I am adorable. But yes. So I'm gonna end it for tonight. I'm gonna try and go on tomorrow. Hopefully bullshit doesn't happen and I can't stream. Knowing my family, that'll probably happen, and I really hate that. But regardless, to wrap up everything, I'm going to try and do as many streams as I can this week, try and round up as much as I can from Twitch. Anything will do. After that, I'm just going to stream whenever I can throughout July, because through July, we're going to plan on doing all of the relocation stuff. That means boxes, packing, back stuff like police and police and lawyer stuff to make sure that nothing goes wrong and everything else. Yeah, I do apologize that it's that. Yeah, but at the bright side, then once I do the leave, I'm gonna let everyone know, hey, I'm leaving. This is now. I'm packing up the computer, everything else. And then we go into the second part. I'll say if I'm safe or different checkpoints. And then when I get over there, I'm going to say, hey, I'm with Nylet. It will all be fine. And I unpack everything and go from there. So this week is just going to be whatever Twitch has. We pushed it back at least as far as we can in order to save up enough funds in order to get to that point. And then after the move, I don't have to feel anxious anymore. And that's the whole point, is just I'm stopping the anxiety from the family, because this has gotten in a hostile environment. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm essentially being punished as an adult for someone else's decision, which is unfair, unreliable. So, and it causes a lot of anxiety. That's why I haven't been streaming. So I'm going to try and stream as much as I can. And if you're not comfortable with sending anything from me or using any of the tips, Nylet will be able to, and he'll send anything to my way. This week I'm going to be doing the tires and oil change. That's going to get the car ready to go over there to begin with, and then after that we're going to plan everything else out. Throne is going to be turned off because I don't want any gifts from Throne being sent here while I'm not here anymore, and so forth. All right. Let's find you guys someone to raid. Let's see. I know there's someone streaming. Like it's what do you got, Poke? I know there's someone streaming, but I can't figure out who. Some Japanese streamers. Are they really that tiny? Who you got in mind? Being in the same... you do have a great point. I do have a being in the same world. You have a good point. They probably heard me, but you have a good point. Did I not spell it right? Ah, there it is. Yeah. But yeah, you have a very good point. That is actually a good one to do. They are working on my avatar. They deserve a lot of appreciation as well. They will get some on my end as well when all that gets finished, because that's going to be the surprise when it's all finished. They won't know until then. But anyway, I'm going to send it over to them. They're in the world. Say hi to them. Give them some nice hellos and welcomes and everything else. I appreciate everything that they're doing in as well. So yes, we're going to send you over to, there we go, Roz. And I don't want to say it out loud, but we're going to send you over to them. Hopefully you have a nice day. You have a wonderful night as well. I got to watch everything over. Everyone have a wonderful night. There we go. Transition. There we go. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and have a good time with them. I'm gonna hang out with Nyla for a little bit too. But yes, have a fun night, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. For now, hopefully tomorrow, and nothing else goes goofy. I don't need my timer on. Timer. Whatever. Anyway, have a good night. Bye-bye.